Hey guys, good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much. This is the broad spectrum reading for um, Monday, the 8th of November. It is for all signs. It is to be used whenever you see it, not rather when it was created for. But if you are watching it on Monday, the 8th, that's fine. Just follow along. It coincides with the weekly reading that we just put up today, Sunday. That is the underpinning energy of all of these cards that we'll see this week. Please check out the drop-down menu underneath the video. If you're new to me, I want you to understand a few things about the channel, how to get a hold of me if you want a private reading. All of that stuff is available to you there. Also, another thing to think about is please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoy the reading, or if you have a question or comment, please leave one behind. And if you enjoy what you're seeing, please feel free to subscribe and become, a regular viewer. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, let's get into these cards and see where they are taking us this week. Let's see what is going on this week. Oh my God, it's that damn Wheel of Fortune again. Okay, these cards are going to spook us out again. It's funny too because I was just looking at my calendar and I was looking at this Wheel of Fortune, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles that I was seeing there, and I was thinking my thoughts in my mind were that somebody's going to have a really bad week this week. Even though the Three of Cups is about enjoyment, it just sort of feels like something is like gonna push somebody to their limits. And I don't know why, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is a good card. This image bothers me though. It's a good card. The Wheel of Fortune works in our favor, but I get a feeling because this clock is on fire, it's like we're running out of time. There's something going on here that is not allowing us. It's like, I think I said this the other day, the elephant in the room that we're not addressing. Like, we're trying to pretend like the house is not on fire, right? That we're not running out of time, that we're not, trying to remain calm, placid like that water behind us, while things are sort of burning deep within inside of us, or things are shifting and changing, or needing to shift and change, and maybe we're not taking the action or the initiative to create that change. Ultimately, the Wheel of Fortune will move us in that direction, sometimes through hardship if need be, right? Sometimes through I don't want to say forcing us, but just through the sheer action of what needs to take place to put us in the position where we need to be so that we can receive what it is that we need. That can be what is going on this week for some of us. So pay close attention to what your your intuition is telling you, your internal clock, no pun intended, is telling you. Time is ticking is the feeling that I'm getting. And I was thinking about this too, also with last week's readings about being introspective and sort of doing the work. If we're not doing the work, we may not necessarily be getting done what we need to be getting done to get positioned into the place where we need to be, so that this becomes less of a struggle, if that makes sense. If any of you are struggling, I want you to understand that this struggle is meant for your own well-being and for your own higher good, right? But you have to trust it. You have to flow with it rather than fight against it. That's my feeling. Ultimately, with the burning of that clock, we're in a body of water. So ultimately, that clock can only burn so long before the fire will get put out, right? Before we finally made the transformation or the change. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from that. And the card, the Crow Oracle card is routine, where the crows fly in, the crows fly out. I feel like, what is it in our routine that we need to let go of? What is it in our routine that we need to change? What is it that we're being pushed to change? What is it in our gut that we know is no longer working? And where is it that we're fearful of giving it up? That's kind of my feeling. It's almost like we've been doing the day in and day out, day in and day out, and we need to shake things up is the feeling that I'm getting from this. And that in that shake up could be that Three of Cups energy, that joy, that celebration that comes from the Three of Cups in the midweek. But I wasn't getting such a joyous feeling from the three of Cups, to be honest. I was getting sort of a little bit of a like, okay, we'll do it because we have to kind of feeling. Oh, whoa, and there goes the whole bag of grounding stones. Hold on one second as I gather these. So, I kind of feel like that's one way of shuffling the grounding stones, huh? And we can't be grounding in all of these things this week. Let me make sure I have them all. 1 second, please. Oops, didn't mean to drop the bag there. I kind of feel like we're being challenged to look at where we're comfortable. And in that comfortability, can we exercise some sort of change, some sort of, I don't know. Are things boring to us? Are things no longer stimulating us? Are we feeling not excited about life in general? And the word is promise. And to me, this usually promise makes me think of like the possibility, the magnitude, the amount of something that can come out of a situation, like the promised land. But to me, I feel like this is about the promise we made to ourselves. The promise we made to our spirit, the promise we made to our soul, the promise we made when we came here to be in this body. What did we come here to do? And what is it that we're doing day in and day out thinking that that's sufficient and enough, and it's not, and it's burning us from within? Does that make sense, guys? I know that sounds a little bit like tragic or bleak, but that's the vibe that I'm getting from this. It feels like like within this promise, like the word promise, when we ground in this promise, this is the truth that we made to ourselves. It's a commitment that we made to ourselves that maybe only we know about. And we share this promise with the universe, right? That's sort of the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, like the time is ticking. Is there a dream that we're not going after? Is there a goal that we're not aspiring to? Is there something that we put away for whatever reason? We told ourselves we're too old, we're too dumb, we're not capable of doing. And so we stay in our lane with our blinders on. And this is normal, right? This is normal behavior. A lot of us do this. A lot of us do this, myself included. And so, where is it that we can reignite this promise to ourselves, this commitment to ourselves, recommit, remember yesterday's stone throughout the week, this week is about that idea of faith. So this faith of, I swear to God, this Wheel of Fortune is giving me tower vibes, like it's falling apart. Like we don't have a choice, like it's going to change whether we want it to or not. We can try and hold on to our routine, but our routine is going to get shifted and shaken whether we like it or not. And so we have to like sort of renegotiate how we're doing things, how we're looking at things, how we're holding things in our lives, and start to make changes. Start to really look at where we've become comfortable, and does that comfortability make us comfortable, or does it just keep us safe in one place? Right? And in being safe in that one place, is that safety really safe? I think it's not. That's my feeling when I look at these cards. And the Wheel of Fortune is the universe trying to push us in the direction we need to go, whether we want to or not. That is your forecast for the day. I hope you understand it. That double Wheel of Fortune just has got me a little bit unnerved, meaning like, be prepared to be pushed if you have to be. The more you resist, the more the push is going to be obvious. Remember the promises that you've made to yourself, or whatever it is that you desired or wanted to keep. You made that promise amongst you and the universe, with your guides, with your God, with yourself. Try and honor it today. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to this channel and share this video out. Leave me a question or comment, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow to see how these cards will change. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.